In a stunning twist that has left Hollywood buzzing, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have reportedly called it quits after months of what fans believed was a fairy tale romance. The glamorous couple, who once seemed inseparable, are now making headlines for all the wrong reasons. But what really happened between the Oscar-nominated actor and the beauty mogul who built an empire out of lip kits and luxury? Stay tuned, because this story goes far deeper than anyone imagined. Before we dive in, make sure to like, comment, and share your thoughts, because this breakup might just change the way you see Hollywood love stories forever. It all started as one of the most unexpected pairings in Tinseltown. When rumors first surfaced that Kylie Jenner was dating Timothée Chalamet, fans were divided. Some called it the crossover we never knew we needed, while others insisted it was just a publicity stunt. But soon enough, photos of the two together, laughing, holding hands, and even sharing a kiss, made it clear this wasn't just a rumor. It was real. Kylie was glowing, Timothee looked smitten, and suddenly, the media couldn't get enough of them. From red carpets to quiet getaways, the couple gave just enough to keep fans intrigued, yet remained private enough to fuel mystery. Kylie was spotted attending Timothee's events discreetly, and he, in turn, was seen slipping into her family gatherings with a charm that even the Kardashians seemed to approve of. It was a rare balance. Hollywood glamour meets everyday intimacy. But as always in this world of fame, perfection is often just an illusion waiting to shatter. Whispers of trouble began surfacing weeks ago. Paparazzi noticed the two hadn't been seen together in public for quite some time. Kylie, usually active on social media, stopped liking Timothee's posts. Meanwhile, insiders claimed that distance and lifestyle differences were beginning to take a toll. While Timothee's schedule was consumed by back-to-back filming, Kylie's world revolved around her businesses and two children. The chemistry was still there, but their worlds were growing apart. Sources close to the couple hinted that the breakup wasn't explosive, but rather a slow, emotional drift. They just realized they were in different chapters of their lives. One insider revealed, there was love, but also a lot of pressure. Kylie, a mother and business powerhouse, wanted stability. Timothee, still in the prime of his rising career, needed freedom. That contrast, according to multiple reports, became the silent wedge that pushed them apart. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Fans are speculating that this split might not be as mutual as it seems. Social media detectives noticed that Kylie has recently been posting cryptic quotes about letting go and knowing your worth. On the other hand, Timothee has remained silent, disappearing into his work as filming continues for his latest project. Some fans believe the actor ended things to focus on his career, while others think Kylie might have pulled the plug after feeling like she wasn't his priority anymore. Adding fuel to the fire, a close friend allegedly told Entertainment Weekly that Kylie felt she was giving more emotionally and didn't want to be in another relationship where she felt unseen. The statement instantly set off a storm online, with fans comparing her dynamic with Timothee to her past with Travis Scott. Could history be repeating itself? Halfway through this unfolding drama, the internet is split. Some are heartbroken, others relieved. But everyone wants answers. Why now? What changed? Did fame get in the way? Or was this relationship simply destined to fade once the excitement wore off? And here's the twist. Some insiders suggest that there might still be hope. They haven't completely closed the door. One source claims there's still affection there, but right now they both need space to figure out what they really want. The tension between public expectation and private emotion is something both stars know all too well. Kylie, raised in the spotlight, has mastered the art of control, choosing when to share and when to stay silent. Timothee, on the other hand, has always protected his personal life fiercely, keeping his relationships under wraps. The combination made them both fascinating and fragile as a couple. AS fans scroll through TikTok edits and Instagram posts chronicling their romance, from the sweet stolen glances at Beyoncé's concert to the viral Golden Globes moment. It's clear that their chemistry was undeniable. But sometimes, even the most beautiful connections can't survive the weight of fame, distance, and conflicting dreams. Those close to Kylie say she's focusing on her family and business now, while Timothee is throwing himself into his craft. He's always been about his art, a friend said, and she respects that. But at the end of the day, Kylie wants something grounded, and Hollywood doesn't always allow that. It's a bittersweet truth that many celebrity couples face. The brighter the spotlight, the harder it is to keep the flame alive. Still, fans can't help but hold out hope. Every breakup in Hollywood carries a maybe. Maybe they'll find their way back to each other. Maybe timing will be kinder the second time around. For now, though, both Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet seem to be walking separate paths, one's paved with success, but shadowed by what could have been. As this story continues to dominate headlines, one thing is certain: the end of their romance marks the close of one of Hollywood's most captivating chapters. Whether it's truly over or just another pause in a complicated love story, only time will tell. But for millions of fans around the world, the image of Kylie and Timothee, smiling, radiant, and seemingly invincible, will linger as a bittersweet reminder that even the brightest stars can drift apart. And as always, the internet is watching, waiting, and wondering what comes next. Will they reconcile? Will new romances emerge? Or will this be the moment both stars redefine who they are, beyond the lens, beyond the fame, beyond each other? For now, we can only watch as Hollywood moves on, one heartbreak at a time. Don't forget to subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let us know. Do you think Kylie and Timothee were truly meant to be? Or was this just another glittering illusion in the city of broken dreams? As the dust begins to settle on the shocking breakup between Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, fans are still trying to piece together the truth behind the split that no one saw coming. Hollywood insiders claim the separation wasn't about betrayal or scandal. It was about the quiet, painful realization that love alone isn't always enough to hold two powerful people together. Still, behind the perfect smiles and red carpet poses, there are whispers of untold emotions, sleepless nights, and quiet heartbreaks that paint a far deeper picture than the headlines reveal. According to those close to the situation, the first real signs of strain appeared months ago, long before the public even suspected trouble. Kylie had started to pull back from the spotlight, skipping several major events where fans expected to see her alongside Timothee. She wanted more time with him, said a friend of the beauty mogul, but he was drowning in his work. Between film shoots, award campaigns, and constant travel, he barely had time to rest, let alone nurture a relationship. For a while, Kylie tried to be patient, understanding that dating one of the most in-demand actors in Hollywood wouldn't be easy. But eventually, patience gave way to loneliness. Meanwhile, Timothee, who has always been intensely private, reportedly felt the pressure of dating someone from one of the most visible families on the planet. Being linked to a Kardashian-Jenner means constant exposure, endless speculation, and paparazzi lurking around every corner. He loved Kylie, one source shared, but he hated the circus that came with it. For someone who values his artistic integrity and quiet personal life, the sudden attention felt overwhelming. Friends say Kylie tried her best to adjust. She toned down her social media posts, kept their relationship mostly off camera, and focused on building a genuine connection beyond the cameras. But deep down, she couldn't ignore how different their worlds were. She lives in the heart of luxury and public fascination, while Timothee thrives in creative chaos and anonymity. It was like trying to merge two completely different galaxies, another insider confessed. Despite the challenges, those close to the couple insist that the love between them was real. They shared late-night talks about art, family, and life outside the spotlight. Kylie once told a friend that Timothee made her feel seen for who she really was, not as a brand, but as a person. And Timothee, in turn, admired Kylie's strength, her ambition, and her ability to turn vulnerability into power. That connection, however, wasn't enough to survive the weight of fame and distance. What's truly heartbreaking, fans say, is how quietly it all ended. There were no explosive arguments, no public unfollowings, no messy drama, just silence. One day they were spotted at an event together, and then suddenly nothing.
No sightings, no mentions.
Just a slow fade out that felt all too familiar in Hollywood's love stories. They didn't want to make a scene, said a source close to the two. They respected each other too much for that. It just ended. But not everyone believes it's over for good. Some insiders say the connection between Kylie and Timothee runs deeper than either of them is ready to admit. They're both trying to move forward, but you can tell it still hurts, a friend revealed. They check in on each other. There's still love there, it's just complicated. Social media, of course, has turned the breakup into a global spectacle. TikTok is filled with fan edits, emotional music, and slow-motion clips of their sweetest moments together. On Instagram, fans flood Kylie's comments with messages of support, while others beg Timothee to win her back. The internet has turned their private heartbreak into a public obsession, proving once again that in Hollywood, even breakups become entertainment. Yet, amidst all the noise, there's something hauntingly relatable about their story. Two people, both immensely successful, both adored by millions, yet still searching for the same thing everyone wants: connection, understanding, and peace. Kylie, a self-made billionaire and mother of two, is now refocusing on her family and her empire, channeling her pain into power. Timothee, meanwhile, is diving deeper into his work, with multiple upcoming projects that are already generating Oscar buzz. They're split, while heartbreaking, may be the turning point both needed. Sometimes, said a friend close to Kylie, love teaches you who you are more than who you're meant to be with. For Timothee, this might be another lesson in balancing fame and emotion. For Kylie, it could be a reminder that vulnerability doesn't make her weak, it makes her real, and that's what keeps fans captivated. Because beneath all the luxury, fame, and red carpets, there's a genuine story about two young stars trying to navigate love in a world that rarely allows them privacy. Maybe they'll find their way back to each other when the timing's right, or maybe this chapter was meant to end so they could grow separately. Either way, one thing is clear: their story has left a lasting mark. As Hollywood moves on to its next scandal, the echoes of their romance will remain, timeless, beautiful, and bittersweet. The memory of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, caught between love and fame, will linger in the hearts of fans who still believe that even in a world built on illusion, love, no matter how fleeting, can still be real. So what do you think? Was this just another Hollywood fling, or a love story cut short by fame and circumstance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive updates, because in Hollywood, every ending is just the beginning of another story.